inatakikana iwekwe. Kenya and Africa wants partnership. We can no longer be depending on aid na hayo maneno mengine kama charity. Alipomaliza kuzungumza, and you know, I decided just to focus on one man, Ukunda. Nione body language ya Trump. And I can tell you without blinking, when President Ruto finished, and even before he could finish, Trump alikuwa ameanza kusema hivi. He said, I like this. Acknowledging that he had been candid, frank, and very clear on where Kenya and Africa ought to go. That is what we need. Courage, commitment, and clarity. Our president has been providing this with distinction. Kila ambacho naweza tu kuhimiza ni kwamba kwa mambo ya kiuchumi na nini, pia alizungumza na wale wengine, World Bank and IMF, hawa wote. Alizungumza kueleza mambo mengi. And I want to take this opportunity to really thank Parliament for actually having endorsed that finance bill. It was very critical for the economy, because as you know, there's no more aid flowing the way it was flowing. Governments must seek their own resources. Na hao ambao wanasema they have alternatives, let me tell you, they do not have alternatives. Hawana. There are no alternatives. President Ruto was bold enough to tell President Trump and the G7 directly that, do you know, the war in the Middle East has literally doubled the petrol bill for the entire country. Kenya has been spending about 300 billion shillings every month on fuel importations. Now it has moved to 600 billion Kenya shillings. Na hata kama wakikomesha vita, ladies and gentlemen, the truth of the matter is that tayari the impact of the initial damage has already entered into the economy. So it is not easy. It is going to be very hard. But we can do it if we support him. My final message is this. In 2013-14, after the election, for the presidential election, there was a petition. In 2017, there was a presidential petition. In 2022, there was a presidential petition. Now, naomba kama wa Kenya, let us work hard, register, so that 2027 can be a petition-free presidential election. Petitions are costly, they can also divide. Tujipange, we register, we work hard, we campaign, we support President Ruto. He achieves and attains a petition-free victory. That is my plea to Kenyans, and it will be a very good message for our country. With that,